Yo, what up? This is Jordan Ward, man. I'm out here in New York on the Love Is Forever tour.
Are you ready for the Love Is Forever tour or what?
Just dropped that song White Crocs on my new album Forward.
I'm about to pull up on a few and some white cross.
Nyla, what's going on, man? We need to talk.
What's going on, guys? Nyla Simone here with a very special guest. I got Jordan Ward in the building. How are you?
I'm good. I'm here with the GOAT.
Oh,
the
thanks.
young legend.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you.
Future GOAT.
I'm working. Same way you are.
I told you I've been a fan of your platform for a minute, so I'm glad to be here.
Shit, glad to have you here. I had reached out about you about a year ago.
Damn.
Yeah, nobody hit me
I
back.
didn't even know that.
Nobody hit me back until like last week, but it's fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm excited. Today's the day that your project just dropped. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's so crazy. It's pretty surreal because we just been in a mode of preparation up until this point. So to actually be here is like, wow, it's here, you know?
How long have you been sitting on for it?
I mean, we were probably mixing a pretty finished version like last April. We was just missing like one feature, but
Is it the Joyce one?
yes,
It is?
yes, because she was just so busy and I had to work on the song a bunch of different times, but she was down and we finally locked it in like towards the end of last year.
Okay. Fire. Yeah, I think so far after listening, the Joyce one's my favorite. Even both of the bonuses. I love
Fire.
Mia Moore,
Cherimoya.
Sharamoya.
Mhm.
Those two are my favorite. And I
Thank
think they
you.
just cater to the ladies more, I guess.
You know
But
what
what
I'm
is your
saying?
favorite?
I love those too. Honestly, Cherimoya is growing on me.
Mm.
I think 0495 is just like cool music, and Fam Jam is just fun to perform. Like performed that a few times, and it's just fun. Shit, I love the whole album, man. Honestly,
It's a lot of different vibes on there.
a lot of different vibes. The intro, Buzz Down, is super cool. Am I too far from the mic or?
No, you're good.
I'm good. All right. Yeah, Buzz Down is super cool too. That's the intro.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So you don't got a favorite. He said the favorite is the whole entire project.
You know, it's I'm very emotionally connected to it. So it's like that's a loaded question, you know?
Okay.
It's like my children. Like I have a relationship with all of them, you know what I'm saying? I want them to succeed, all of them.
Okay, describe the different relationships with the songs on the projects. And why is it so sentimental?
I mean, well, some of the music, I made just to be enjoyed and just to have fun. But some of it I made to maybe express a certain feeling or express a certain time in my life or, so it's more so about creating the rest of the picture as a whole sometimes than it was just about having fun with the music. But it doesn't mean any of them are less important, But yes, like some of them I just don't play all the time because I'm just not in that vibe, you know what I mean? But sometimes when I'm in that vibe, I can just turn on one of them and it can take me to that world,
Okay.
you know?
When you put on the white Crocs, I know Charlamagne said that this sounds like it's for fentanyl users.
Which is fire. I thought that was so fire. I'm like,
You thought
cool.
that was fire?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
shit. I just, I like that the young legend, well, the OG, not
Yeah.
the OG is on the wave. Didn't mean to call him the young anything. That's the OG, but no, yeah. When I put that on, that's like I'm just vibing. I'm just trying to turn up a little bit. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Get jiggy with it a little.
It got
you know?
nothing to do with fentanyl users.
No, I'm just playing. Nah, we don't endorse fentanyl. I mean, if that's how you get down, smoke a little weed, drink a little tea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's such a vibey record. Like, I imagine you recording that in the studio with shades on. Like,
I think I might have been.
Did-
I was definitely in the studio with shades on. I was wearing white Crocs, and yes, that's exactly what was going on.
so what was it that a girl asked you to get that you was like, these girls got expensive ass taste, like I'm tired?
Well, you know what? It was more. They weren't even asking for these things. It was just more so like those things were just becoming more expensive to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I had payments on the way. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so like it's like a funny, like, jaded sentiment to it as well. Like, I'm making fun of myself, like, damn, it ain't on the way. But it's like, I just don't want to spend the gas to go scoop you, or I just don't want to spend the bread to put this on, to do that, you know. And it's just a fun song, man. I'm really making fun of myself, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
So nobody's asked you to purchase anything wild and expensive.
I mean, not purchase anything, but if you're not helping, you become expensive. You feel me? So
That's beyond relationships, though. That's like friendships. That's,
you know what I'm saying. Like if you just riding the wave, but you're not paddling, like damn, you know that become taxing. It become expensive. You feel me? You know these New York girls, man.
The New York girls. You in LA?
Yeah.
You know what? All right. He loves the New York girls. He's just joking, by the way.
No, I love the New York girls, man. I'm just saying, you guys.
What was it? Did you and Ryan record that together in the stew, or?
So me and Lito made that in LA. But
Okay.
when I made it, I was just like, yo, this sounds like some Ryan Trey shit. And I've been friends or homies with Ryan for like a couple years, and you know we both from St. Louis and shit. So I guess we just been subconsciously just like waiting for that moment or that one, and it just came together organically. And he snapped. He went crazy. So
St. Louis is starting to have a movement.
oh God, shout out St. Louis, man. 314, man.
It's cool to see, because I feel like right now it's Memphis, but now it looks like it's moving directions towards St. Louis. What would you say is a tribute to that?
Man, what do I attribute to it? Well, I mean, St. Louis is a music city. You know what I'm saying? Like
Traditionally?
for sure. I mean, our hockey team is called the St. Louis Blues. You know what I'm saying? And correct me if I'm wrong, but St. Louis was one of, if not the first city where, like, black people came out the South during the Great Migration. You know what I mean? So there's, like, huge blues history, huge jazz history, huge gospel music community. That's kind of what I came up in first. And my mom's, like, a singer in church and shit and with the opera and shit. So I came up, before I had my own thing going on, I was mobbing around with her. You feel me? And then, I mean, rock, jazz, blues, hip-hop, like Chuck Berry, the father of rock and roll, is from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Miles Davis, East St. Louis, like
What?
Maya Angelou, born in St. Louis, like mad people. Michael McDonald, like,
I didn't know that.
you know what I'm saying? Now you got Smino, now you got Comethazine, Ryan Trey, Big Boss Vet, like so many people.
Yeah, when I think of St. Louis, I just think lunatics.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not even. Nelly is so big that I be trying to sometimes just like name everything else because we all know. But no, and
like
Nelly, bro.
Yeah.
Nelly, the Saint Lunatics, like Chingy, Jay Quan, fucking. I'm
Chingy too?
Yes.
Wow, no, I didn't know that.
Dylan Brady, 100
Okay,
Gex.
so you guys really been here.
What?
It's just a re.
Yes, but I think it's just a new thing going on. In the new young people in the past 10 years. I mean, there's been a lot going on in the world. You know what I mean, in a real way, and St. Louis is a real place, so everything you see on TV and shit, that should be happening in St. Louis, you know what I mean, with the social movements, and I feel like it's just a lot of kids that grew up seeing shit and wanting to, like, take ownership of their community and not let it be subject to just, like, the wave of the economy or whatever. I'm not trying to be woke or anything, but
Ain't nothing
you know,
wrong with it.
kids wanna they wanna be like, no, I'm from St. Louis. This is how we sound. Da da da. And Smino, you got guys like Smino who fucking, you know what I mean, really paved the way, and like we all saw a small part of ourselves in, and it allowed us to expand on that. You know what I mean?
Dope. I see you're on tour with him right now.
Sersky.
How has it been so far?
Crazy. It's been crazy. We've had 3 shows so far, 2 in Silver Springs, Maryland.
Okay, DMV.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I love it out there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it out there. Like the food, the vibes, everybody mad polite. And then we did a show in Philly. That was fire. And now
Now you got New York.
2 sold out shows.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. You know, I'm always nervous, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm always nervous.
Why?
I think it's good.
Okay.
I mean, I've been doing this shit not to say I've been doing this shit for a long time, but I
You've been
started
performing for
a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I started doing like theater and shit when I was like 8. I'm 28 now. You know what I mean? So, and I'm still getting nervous. You feel me? But I think it's just I care about it. You know?
Is there like a routine that you do to calm yourself down, or like when I'm nervous, I always have to go poop. I don't know why, but it always happens.
Honestly, that probably organically happens because I'm like, am I good? Am I good? Do I gotta use the bathroom? All right, yeah, I gotta go.
I feel like I'd just be forcing something to come out, but it's a way.
I mean, hey, no, honestly, for me, I just like to do a little breathing meditation. I don't even want to say a meditation, but just mindful breaths, and then sip tea, be quiet. You know, just sit and just be quiet, sit in the corner.
So there's no turn-ups for your show.
Oh,
it's like get right with yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to make it, man. I'm trying to make it to the end of the tour, man. It's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I'm healthy, my voice stay right. You feel me? I don't get nobody sick, man. You know what I'm saying?
But it looks like you've been partying too, though. So
have I? Oh, I mean,
you had 2 parties.
Yeah. Well, you know,
no, you had 3. Did you have one last night too?
I've been at parties, but I ain't been partying.
Okay.
I just been there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. But
you're there drinking tea.
I mean, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I be drinking tea.
I don't believe that.
No, you know what? I was sipping a little wine last night.
Okay.
I was sipping a little wine and the little drinks they named after my songs and shit. I was like, all right, let me try this. You feel me?
Pretty fire.
But my body can't handle it. I'm only 5'7", man. I can't handle all that liquor. You know what I'm saying? That liquor in my body.
He said, I gotta make it through the tour. I gotta pace myself.
I gotta make it, man.
That's hilarious. All right, let's talk about let me see. I want to talk about Forward, the actual track. That one I feel like is the most personal. Honestly, when I asked you your favorite, I thought you were going to say that one. Because of the story you're telling.
I love that one. And all of them have been my favorite at some point. So that's kind of why it's like, I ain't pick one. But I mean, that song, you want me to just go in on that song?
Yeah.
I mean, that song, yeah, we made that in Malibu. We was at this house locked out for a week. This like big house, me and Lido and I send all my like producer homies and shit. And yeah, that was kind of, I made that at a point when I was going through some writer's block, and then I just kind of like, I just said what was on my mind, you know what I mean? And it came to, I don't know, it was definitely an emotional experience, but yeah, I love that one.
Did your brother get to hear the record?
Yeah, did he hear it? I don't know if he got to hear it, bro. I don't know if he got to hear it.
When he does get to hear it, I'm sure he'll
I mean,
appreciate it.
That's kind of the thing. You know, it's Title IV award. You know what I mean? So it's like, a lot of it is I'm talking to them. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? To people I maybe haven't talked to in a while or anything.
Has anybody hit you up about it?
I haven't been on my phone.
Is that on purpose?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
I don't want to have
Hell
this
yeah.
combo.
I'm not getting on my phone for real till after the show tonight. Then I'll peep what's going on. But
okay. Are you nervous? I mean, you wouldn't have put it in the song if you didn't expect.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, we did it in a way where I'm not revealing too much, you know what I'm saying? But definitely feel vulnerable and just like anytime you put out art, it's like you just self-conscious because you're asking people to come look at you. You know what I'm saying? Or and not even you specifically, but
I'm
like,
all in your family business now because I.
You know what I'm saying? Like my or a piece of yourself that you put in the art, and I ain't put too much out there, but it's like I put just enough to where it's like
it's relatable.
We can, all of us are like gonna be the leader of our family one day. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have disagreements with the ones who led before and the ones who we carrying the torch with, or when I say bro, it's not always my blood brother. It's my bro. You know what I mean? My black people, we got, if we friends early enough and long enough, you my brother, you my cousin, all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? So It's like even those relationships are just super important, and when they adjust over time, it's like, yeah, it
happens. But I like it because it's relatable. Yeah, I feel the same way in my family dynamic. So it's a dope record.
Appreciate it.
But before I get into this game that I want to play with you, fill in the blank, I just want people to know more about you because I did get to sit down with you a week prior, and I learned that you've already toured the world, dancing back up, making music in different countries. Like, just shine a light on that a little more.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I grew up doing theater, dance, like dance competitions, like ballet, jazz, contemporary, hip hop. When I got into middle school, and as a kid, I was writing raps. Like I always just call it neighborhood rapping. You know what I mean? Like battling people at the Y, at the lock-ins, singing at the town shows, because I got it from my mom. Then when I got middle school, I was more focused on dance. By the time I got to high school, I was like, I'm finna just move to LA. I'm not finna go to college. I'm finna move to LA and like be a professional dancer. I don't want to be an artist. That's too in the front. You know, I'm trying to be like a ninja in the back. You feel me? And then a couple years in, I was on tour dancing. I was dancing with Bieber on the Purpose tour. And shout out my brother, Ru Are You. He was another performer on the tour. I was with the dance camp. He was like the tricking camp. They be like flipping and shit. But he's a dope artist, and I would be kicking it with him, and he just kind of like re-inspired me to start fucking around again, you know. So I started making music on the road, like instead of being going out every night like I did when I was like 19 and 20 on tour. Like the next year, I just spent staying in my hotel room, hooking up, recording this shit. And then over the next 6 years, that turned into, okay, I'm off tour now. I'm in the studio. Then I'm in the studio in LA doing dance jobs. Then I stopped doing dance jobs and I'm just in the studio. Then I gotta start doing dance jobs again because it's like I went broke a little bit. So now I'm doing dance jobs. I'm doing little shows. I'm driving DoorDash. I'm teaching. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And now I'm here.
The hustle, man.
Yeah.
People don't really understand the journey that it takes to get to the point that we're at.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
And it's a journey and it takes time, but honestly, this shit be flying. You know what I mean? Like the 5 year mark, like 5 years ago feels like it was just today, you know? But that's why I'm just like, let's just keep going. Let's just keep, you know.
Have you really like embraced where you're at right now? Like the tour you're at, your project's rapping. Do you feel like you feel it, or you're just kind of still living?
I mean, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely do want to take time and put effort into just acknowledging and being like, wow, in this moment, like, there's so much to be grateful for. You feel me? Because so many parts outside of myself and outside of my control came together to even make this happen. You feel me? And we all been working towards this. So, for sure. But at the same time, I'm also just like, shit, we got to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it again. You feel me? Like, and this is bigger goals. Like, but I mean, just on the plain level, I'm just glad that the music is out. You feel me? The music is going to live forever. And, yeah, I'm naturally, no pun intended, always looking forward. You know what I'm saying? Like in the first song I say, still I keep thinking about 4 or 5 years from now and how all this will plan out. How all this will pan out. But deep down, I got a good feeling. That's exactly how I feel right now. You know what I mean? I was a 13-year-old kid worried about, am I finna go to college? Am I da-da-da-da-da? I'm 13. You know what I'm saying? I'm 28 now thinking about when I'm finna be 50, you know? But I am grateful right now, for sure.
I love
Did I
that.
answer the question?
Yes, it did.
All right.
What would you say is the bigger play for you?
Shit. I mean, honestly,
I feel like. Well, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say just like leave nothing behind. Really, that's what it all. I mean, like not leave nothing behind, but take nothing with me type shit. You feel me? Like that's the ultimate play. Is like when I'm an old man, just be like, I gave it everything. You feel me? I gave everything I had. Like I got rid of that ego shit. You feel me? I fully evolved everything I was doing to like cycle out after I'm going in and help people. I'm not perfect, so you know what I'm saying? I probably have some vain shit in there, you feel me? But I feel like
you
that's
keep it in check.
that's
Balance.
that's what I'm trying to do, you feel me? And in the meantime, on some brick by brick, you know, music, creative direction, performing, art.
I was gonna say because I know like some artists create like mini movies and like they do things like that, but because you're so artsy, you could do something like a play.
Yeah.
Like you could literally tie a play in with your music. I've never seen nothing like that, but it just seems like it'd be right in your field. But all right, let's get into this game. Just finish the blink. The older I get, the less I blink.
The older I get, the less. The older I get, the less I feel sorry for myself.
Why did you feel sorry for yourself to begin with?
You know, because you be like, damn, man. You know, I don't know. You just get older and you just realize, wow, I can literally do anything. You feel me? Like, there's no excuses for anything. You know what I'm saying? I have full accountability of my life. So let me not say not feel sorry for myself. The older I get, the less let's leave it like that. But I'll say the older I get, the more accountability I feel over what I got going on.
That's good. I can't believe I actually blinked when I was younger.
I can't believe that. But it's just funny that I played basketball when I was a kid because I'm just not a sports guy. I'm just not a sports guy.
Were you good at it?
I probably would have got good at it, but my heart was just not in it.
Okay.
My heart was just, yeah.
Did the team hate you?
I don't know if the team hated me. I was pretty young.
Okay.
I just remember just looking up at the sky, like singing this like Pringles jingle from the commercial, like
during the game?
Yeah, I know what was going on.
Oh my lord. Okay. Yeah, that definitely was not in your
wasn't for
cards.
me.
Yeah. I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about blank.
I'm a little embarrassed that I know so little about. Damn, what the hell? Money. Facts.
Financial literacy is
Financial
so
literacy,
important.
but I'm learning.
Okay. My personality trait is blank.
My personality trait is weed. I don't know what my personality is. What's my personality? Ray, what's my personality? All right.
My goodness.
Eddie, what's my personality trait?
No, everybody agrees.
He just said yes. He didn't even say
All right. What type of weed? Sativa, I hope.
OG.
OG.
What? I'm the young OG.
Okay. Nah, that's funny. That was great. You would never believe me if I told you blank.
What? You would never believe me. I don't know, man.
Just think about it. Come on. People
You
gotta
would
get to know you.
never believe. Okay, so average person. You would never believe me if I told you I love geography. Like, I love knowing how cities are set up and just their proximity to each other and how major cities break down into smaller, different local communities and how they're tied to each other and how you get farther away from one city. It's like, does this little town right here associate more? Like for example, we was driving from Silver Springs to fucking Philly the other day, and we drove through like Delaware, and then we drove through what's that Willington?
Wellington.
Yeah, and I'm just like, damn. Okay, so I kind of am hip that Delaware kind of got like a Maryland swag a little bit, but also a Philly swag a little bit. But I'm like,
That Maryland has that?
no, Delaware.
Oh.
And maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm not trying to speak. You know what I'm saying? I just, and then we drove through that city. I'm forgetting the name again, but I'm just like, is this more like a Philly suburb or is this more like deep Delaware vibes? You feel me? Like New Jersey is like, you got like New York, New Jersey vibes. You feel me? Where it's like, it's basically New York. Then you got like Philly, New Jersey, which is like South Jersey, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then you got like mid Jersey, which is like, it's just Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just love and it's like, each place has a slightly different accent, slightly different version of dance music, slightly different version of lingo and choice of Nike shoe and choice of, it's just hard to me. It's hard.
You know what? That was fair.
At
first, I was really lost.
You're from Maryland, right?
Yeah.
What city in Maryland?
Glen Burnie, Severn.
Where is that close to?
It's outside of Baltimore. It's the suburbs of Baltimore.
That's hard because it's so crazy. Baltimore and DC have the same airport, but you drive 1 hour one way. It's a completely different world. You drive an hour.
We got 3 airports. There's 1 in Baltimore and then 2 in DC.
Right, and I just realized that because we flew into a different one.
1 in DC, 1 in Virginia.
And I'm like, how are y'all so close? Y'all it's different worlds. Like, that's so cool because I'm from St. Louis where, yes, it is different worlds, but it's like there's St. Louis in Missouri, then there's Kansas City, and there's just like a lot of farms and college towns. No diss to the small cities. in Missouri. I'm sure it's lit. You know what I mean?
I didn't know there was a difference between Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas.
Yes. Oh yeah. I thought you were about to say St. Louis. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. No. Yes.
Nah,
Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri is the same metropolitan area, but split by a state line.
And they're so like
different.
hard on it. Yeah, they're like, no, I'm from this. I'm like, well, damn, it's the same. It's like being Dominican and Haitian. Y'all on the same island. I can't really tell sometimes.
Facts.
It's confusing.
That's another one. Like, damn. Like, I love geography, man.
Okay, that's cool. That's actually a fun fact. I really wasn't expecting you to say that. But to your point about Delaware, I don't know what Delaware's culture is, and I would actually like somebody to inform me because I have lived right next to it my entire life. I drive through it all the time. I think, like, because Delaware got colleges that people just from everywhere go to, so I feel like their thing is more so like whatever the college kids are bringing.
Is it like the East Coast, like, peninsula? It's like the East Coast, like, all right, we all go here and we just, like, you know, want to catch a different vibe, and then we go back to our home states. And I'm sure there's dope people there.
Essentially.
My homie Colin from Delaware. I'm not trying to, shit on Delaware.
Yeah, no shade, but it's not Maryland, so we're going to keep going.
Right.
So I made, if I could teleport, I would teleport blank.
If I could teleport, I would teleport all my bros here right now.
You want to Mob Deep?
Or I would teleport us to fucking, like, Cape Town or some shit.
You really like Cape Town.
Bro, Cape Town's a vibe. Or London. Somewhere exotic.
Go where it's hot. London cold as hell right now.
I'm not a big hot guy. I like being a little bundled up.
You really look like you're Hawaiian or something.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm black, though.
Okay.
I'm African American. I want to know more, though. I want to know what's going on. Do you know, like, where your people's from and shit? American?
I'm African American, too. Yeah. So, but there's
That's
Indian in there somewhere.
Okay. Nah, shout out Hawaiians, man.
Shout out to us. Shout out to the fact we still here. Sometimes I look back at my life and blank.
Sometimes I look back at my life and say, damn.
Nah, you're silly.
Nah, sometimes I look back at my life and I'm like, man, you keep doing the same shit over and over again. That's cool.
Insanity?
Yeah.
So what ways are you looking to grow?
What ways am I looking to grow, man? What ways am I looking to grow? I want to listen to people better. You know what I'm saying? I want to just be more open. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more open.
When you say people, you mean like your team or like relationship or like where we
shit, probably everything. Probably everything.
What makes you so closed off? Go ahead, be honest, because you smirked when I asked that. So you know exactly what it is.
You know what, man? I probably just have a, like, hard time being convinced of something other than what I think. You feel me? Which is fucked up. And I smirk because I didn't want to say the whole Aquarius thing.
But you are an Aquarius.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an Aquarius, and I feel like the whole thing they be saying is like, I know, you feel me? And it's like a double-edged sword because, like, on one side, if your motto is I know, nobody knows everything. You know what I'm saying? But on the other side, as an Aquarius, you be tapped into what you're tapped into. You feel me? So a lot of times you do know, and it's about having the emotional intelligence to, like, manifest that. You feel me? Instead of letting, frustration or haste get ahead of you. You know what I'm saying?
At least you're self-aware.
Yeah.
Aquarius are very stubborn.
Yeah, I'm pretty stubborn, man. Keep it a bean. But I be knowing what's going on, though, you feel me? But a lot of times I don't. For real. How else can I grow, man? I don't know. I need to, like, learn some skills. I need to learn how to, like, work on cars and, like, cook more consistently.
Okay.
And, like, build shit.
Build, like, what? Like IKEA stuff? Because that shit's hard. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Like fixing things around the house and like car stuff like that.
It'll come with time.
Yeah.
You got a world tour to go on.
Yeah, oh God.
You'll get that.
Yeah.
But, okay, Jordan Ward, we're moving forward, 2023. What else can we look forward to?
What else can we look forward to? We got this album, Forward. It's out right now. It's called Forward. Executive produced by Lido. Shout out to homies. I'm going to look forward to getting some lotion after this because my hand's ashy. You can look forward to the rest of this Love is Forever tour, man. Shout out Smino and Jid. Again, man, I'm so grateful to be on there. Look forward to Dreamville Fest. I'm going to be out there.
Oh, man. Is that your first festival?
It's my first festival.
Wow.
I'm so hyped. I'm hyped, man, and I'm a big Dreamville fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gonna crowd surf? Are you into that, or is that something?
I think I was thinking about doing it tonight for the first time. Cause everybody, like, when I got there the first night, like everybody was like, "You gonna crowd surf?" And the security guard like, "I got you." I'm like, damn, I might tweet something today like, New York, are y'all gonna catch me if I crowd surf?
I'm nervous for
And I'm a low key, no, you think I shouldn't do it?
No, do it. Totally do it.
I'm gonna try to, no, Eddie said no.
He said no.
Damn.
I think you should do it.
Kato said do it, Ray said do it.
I'll go on the crowd.
I'm gonna send a couple of my homies in there just to like observe, and if I get close to the ground, they'll catch, they can, you know what I'm saying, come in there.
I'll be there. I got you.
I'm
I'll support.
Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for having me too.
Yeah, of course. Man, what? This is going to be the first of many. Super excited to see where you take this. Super excited to see your set during Dreamville Fest, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're on a hell of a lineup.
Crazy. I didn't know nothing about that. It's crazy. Shout out Glorilla, though. I'm looking forward to seeing Glorilla.
Out of all the people, that's the only person you're excited to see?
No, I'm excited to see a lot of people, but I'm excited to see Glorilla, man.
Big Glow. I love that. All right. Well, Jordan, shout out your grandma. Let everybody know where they can follow you and tap into your music.
At Jordan Ward, that's JordanWard. Shout out St. Louis, Missouri, man. That's where I'm from, man. Shout out fucking my whole team, man. Shout out Interscope. Shout out Artium. Shout out Plantain, Command Z. We out here, man.
We out here. Until next time, guys. Peace.